What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back at it again with another action figure review. This time it's on the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles based on the 1990 film. And so here we have Casey Jones and then we have Raphael in the disguise. Really awesome because it's that whole scene where Raphael was all pissed off. He went out for a walk and then he met up with Casey Jones. So this is really awesome. This is a Walmart exclusive. So this is considered, I guess, wave 3 because wave 1 was the 4 turtles, wave 2 was Shredder, and then you had Splinter, and then some of the actual foot soldiers. So here is wave 3, and then to continue on with wave 3, they do have Super Shredder coming up next, so I cannot wait to get that guy. But as you can see, here is the package. This literally just came in today. I was able to pre-order it, well, actually not pre-order it, but actually order it when it came out live on Walmart's website. So I was really lucky to actually be able to get one. But here it is, so really cool. Here is the package. So as you can see, you got Raphael in the trench coat and everything like that. He's got his hat, you got the weapons right there off to the side, and then you have Casey Jones, which is really awesome. So that's pretty much it on the front side. Here on the side, you got a nice picture of Casey Jones, really awesome. And then on the back side here, you do have kind of like a little scenario of Casey Jones and Raphael duking it out, and of course that scene where Raphael pretty much is on top of Casey Jones. So really awesome. This is how it comes. On the other side, I'm pretty sure it's a picture of Raphael, and yep, there it is. Really awesome. And so this is how it shows up. I know it's gonna be all really tightly secured, but I'll open it up for you guys so you guys can see a better picture of how it looks actually inside. So there's the box. You got a little diagram there of the sewer, and then right off the clamshell, this is pretty much all the accessories, and this is how they really package their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, really nicely secured. So there you go, you got Raphael, you got his side there, and then of course you got Casey Jones and all his hockey gear. He's got a putter there, and of course he's got a slice of pizza, which is really awesome. So let me go ahead, get these guys out of this clamshell, and then that way we could take a closer look at these awesome action figures. Alright guys, so there it is, out of the clamshell. And so what I did was I laid out the interchangeable hands, but I did put the accessories on the actual figures so you guys kind of have an idea of how it looks. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start with Casey Jones, and then show you his accessories and everything like that, and then I'll get into the actual figures. So one thing about the accessories, so let me take this thing out right here. So this is kind of like a big hockey stick here, and so this is huge. This is pretty big, and so this doesn't really fit into the golf pouch that he has in the back, or the back pouch. So as you can see, it is pretty tall. It's almost like his height right there. So this doesn't fit. This is more for displaying him holding it or off to the side, but not really into the pouch. But everything's done really nice. I love the paint. It looks really it's got that gritty look to it, like it's been weathered and so forth, and it looks really good. So there's this huge hockey stick here. I think it's a hockey stick. Next we have the pouch here. So let me just go ahead and take the pouch, but this is pretty much how it sits on him, on his back. So I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver it out of his back there and his shoulder so you guys can see it. So this is pretty much all the weapons here that he could hold into this pouch. This is really nice. It is a soft plastic. The paint's done really nice and everything like that. The strap is a nice soft plastic, so it makes it a lot easier taking it off and on of Casey Jones. So what you do get is you do get a more smaller size hockey stick here, which I'll take out. And so here it is, really nicely done, good paint. It looks weathered, really clean. It looks super nice there. So you do get one other hockey stick there. You do get a golf club, and I believe this is a putter here. So this is really nicely done. It is a little bit thin, so you can bend it, so I would just say be careful with it. There is the end of it, really nicely done. So you do have that. And then of course you do have the 2 baseball bats. They're pretty much identical, but they look super clean, really nicely done, good paint, looks super weathered and everything like that. So you do get 2 baseball bats there, and then of course you do get this paddle or this cricket bat. Again, really nicely done. Love the grain there on the wood, looks really clean. And then of course you have the straps, and then of course you have the pouch here. And like I said, it's a soft plastic, so it really, all the weapons could fit in it, which is really nice, except for the oversized hockey stick here. This one does not, so this is going to be meant for him to hold off to the side there. Now for interchangeable hands, he does come with 2 pairs of holding hands, so he does have a set of holding hands. I believe these are a little bit larger, as you can see there. And then of course you do get another set of holding hands here, but these are a little bit smaller, as you can see. So I'm guessing that these are for more smaller items there. And then of course you do get a pair of fists here. So these are the pair of fists. The gloves look really clean, and you can see all the knuckles and fingernails there, so really nicely done. Now he does have 2 unique sets of hands here. So he does have one kind of like more relaxed hand, so you could kind of put the hockey stick, laying right there on one end of the hand, and then he does have one kind of pointing hand right there. Casey Jones is done really nice. Casey Jones is just it's really good. I love the shirt, how it's weathered, it looks gritty. The vest too, really nice. It's not really it's kind of like semi attached to him, but semi not. It is a little bit loose towards the bottom of it, so that's kind of nice. One thing I'm guessing that this is probably due to heat or whatever, but I do have kind of like some paint rubbing onto the white shirt. Not a big deal for me though, because I could hide it, but I don't think all figures are like that. I think it's just how it's shipped and heat and so forth. The mask is done it is really clean, really nice. You can actually see the eyes. Now you cannot take the mask off, which kind of sucks. It's actually all one mold on the head there, but overall it looks super clean there. The straps, everything looks really nice. The shirt, again, the vest looks super clean. The jeans are pretty much like one solid color, but they do have like a little bit of grittiness onto them. And then of course he's got his shoes, and then you can see the socks there, but really nice. Articulation's not too bad. He can't really look up too much, but he could definitely look down, so not too bad. And of course he could look side to side. At the shoulders here, this is kind of like one little gripe that I have, is like underneath there they didn't paint it white. Like I said, I don't know if this is just my figure or not. I don't think they're all gonna come like that, but he does have a joint there at the shoulders, just one joint, but he does have 2 joints at the elbow, and then he does have 1 joint there at the wrist, so really nice. So he does have some good articulation. Now for the waist, he could bend down a little bit, but not too much, and he can't really arch his back that much. And then of course rotation, not really. It's very limited on the rotation around the waist. At the legs though, you do get a nice kind of like leg rotation there. You could bring his legs up, not really going to do the splits. And then he does have 1 single knee joint there, and then he does have another joint here at the bottom to kind of maneuver however you want to get him stabilized when you're standing your figure. But this is really nicely done, really cool. He is obviously a little bit taller than Raphael here in disguise. Now Raphael, let me just go over the accessories here. So if you had the first Raphael, if you already own a Raphael from NECA, from these 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's pretty much the same figure. So I actually brought out the one that I got from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one that came in that big old VHS cassette box. And so pretty much here's Raphael. And this is pretty much identical Raphael. Let me remove the hat there. So the facial expression is pretty much the same. Face expression, the body type, everything's the same. It's just that this Raphael obviously has the trench coat and then the little backpack. So pretty much the same Raphael. So if you have one, that's good, because then you could use the hands to interchange however you want. So, but it's the same figure really. And I'll even show you. So let me show you the interchangeable hands here. So you do get 2 holding hands here for the side. So you do get that, which is nice too, because these hands are very you could interchange them with all 4 turtles, which I like. So they're pretty much the same kind of like paint app on them, so you could interchange them with all 4 turtles. So that's really cool. And then you do get 2 pointing fingers there, so it kind of looks like he's flipping you off, but you do get the 2 of these. And then you do get 2 bandanas, and they did that with their turtles again. You do get 2 extra ones. Now these are a little bit different, and I'll show you the one that's actually on him, but I think this one's more if you want to show off the bandana a little bit more over the trench coat than the way it is right now with the one that came with the figure. And then of course you do get 1 slice of pizza. So there it is, really nice. So let me show you Raphael here. So going to that bandana, you do get 1. It's a little bit different, but it's a little bit more tucked away. This one I kind of made it pop out a little bit over the collar, but you could really tuck it in just like this side right here. So you have that option of like showing it or not showing it, and you could pop his collar however you want. Now the trench coat is done really nice. I'm telling you, this is super clean. You got the button sewed on. You could put his side over the trench coat's belt, or if you wanted to, like I said, it's the same turtle, and you can put them on his actual belt that he has underneath. So it depends how you want to do it. You have many options, but you do have these nice little buttons. They're a little bit tiny, so I didn't get a chance to actually put the buttons on, like, you know what I'm saying, through the actual slit there, but if you wanted to, you can. Now he does have tiny little pockets. I was able to fit 2 fingers, but I believe it's more better to fit 1 finger in there. So it's just, you know, I did it on this guy on this side, but I was really worried about tearing the pockets. I would say be careful with that. It's probably better to just slip 1 finger, not 2 fingers in there, but I was able to do it. But it looks pretty cool. I mean, you could actually do that. That's really nice. Again, he's got the loop around the sleeve here, which is really nicely done. And then of course you got the buckle there. You got his collar, you could pop it up, and then of course you have the belt that comes all the way. It's a little bit longer, but you know, you could cut it if you wanted to. And the trench coat is done really nice. It's 2 layers, so you do have a white underneath, and then it's brown, but it is really done nicely. Like the stitching and everything is done really clean. Now you do have the backpack, which I thought in the photos it was actually cloth, but it's not. It's a soft plastic, so it does have plastic straps, so I would be careful with that. I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to remove it, but I'm pretty sure if you fandangle his arms around, you could probably get that backpack off of there. But this is really cool. Like I said, it's the same figure, but I mean, it's really cool to see him with the trench coat and everything like that. And let me show you the hat now. So here's the hat. The hat's a soft plastic, but it is done super nice. You do have this hole, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if that's really, I'm thinking 2 ways. Either it's meant to kind of like the tail end right here could kind of like snap through it, or that you could kind of put the tail exposing, but I don't think that look kind of weird. But I guess, I don't know, they just have a hole there, so I guess it figures however you want to display your figure with it or not. But overall it looks really good. You do have to kind of squish it. For me, I have to squish it. I gotta squish it on there to put it on his dome, but it looks really good. So it does hold in place, and it looks really clean. This set looks really clean. I have no problems with it, except for Casey Jones with the paint app. Like I said, the only issues I have is like there's a little minor blue right there, and I think that's just from fresh paint of this vest here, kind of rubbed off his shirt. And then of course I would say the only thing is like that I wish that was painted, but other than that, I mean his pits are not going to be showing, so I'm not worried about it. But I think Casey Jones is done absolutely it's done really good. It looks so clean. You even see a little bit of his chest hair there, which is interesting, but really cool, man. Awesome figure. And I love the trench coat is done really nice, and the accessories are really cool. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that. Like I said, Raphael is pretty much the same Raphael from the previous release from Wave 1. So this is wave 3, and so Super Shredder should be next, and I cannot wait because the last Shredder was done, I mean, exceptionally well. It was so good. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.